Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Bout Du Monde map. So we're gonna try to do our first cut here. Grass looks lovely actually. So we're gonna try that, see if Deutz 4 will manage it. It's not a huge field, so it shouldn't take too long. That's not going very well, is it? Started off not working very well. Okay. If I use that. Maybe I was just sort of maybe I had a bad start here. If we go in there then, okay. Let's try it this way. I don't know why that didn't work out well. Maybe it will work out now. See, let's try and see if it works. Okay, better, but it's going very slow, but still might work. So, by the way, I'm Andy. Let's see if this is possible. It's not a very powerful, well, it's a powerful tractor, but I think this needs a tremendous amount of power to get this working. So maybe we should do this in steps. Actually, I'm gonna try that. Try to do this in steps then. Disconnect that, and we'll switch this up. We'll do disconnect that there, and we'll disconnect that. No. So, and we'll pick this up here. Oh, this is a pain, but I think we have to do it this way instead. This might work better. Get this. Okay, so this should probably work better. So that's lowered, turn it on, lower that, turn that on. It moves a lot faster at least. It's always something. And we'll use Bale to collect this, yes. Like this mod, you can actually collect it and do this with it. So we want to get a few bales of grass, and then we might want to get some few bales of hay. I'm sure about that, but I think we would like to do that. It's not a huge, biggest fields around, but we should be able to get a few bales out of here. Hopefully. But if we want to get, well, actually, I don't know if we're gonna get hay bales. We could get hay bales, but then we need to tether it to and windrow it, which is not a problem actually, but. See there. There and there and there and there and there. It won't take a long time to do this. Mowing will go pretty fast because of the size of everything, of course. And 3, 2, we own one more. No, maybe the 3 and 2 are the only grass fields we own. I still think there should be some sort of way of having, like, instead of having to switch between the tools when you're going to do stuff, like turn it off or turn it on, I think you should be able to basically be able to switch. Like in a real tractor you would have different systems for the hydraulics or pneumatics. I think you should be able to have that here too. Maybe that could be one thing they should implement in Farming Simulator 19. If I had a wish, that could be that. Let's see. Move. It's a cool thing with a more realistic mod because it makes everything a lot harder and more realistic, but it sort of also makes it a pain to do stuff like this. Let's see. Almost done with this field. So I tried spreading fertilizer on it, but it didn't seem to do any difference. So I'm not going to do that. Because I could be wrong though. Maybe it will do a difference. Or not. I can't say really. So our first cow comes in late spring. The first day of late spring actually, I think it is. See here. Good. Let's go over to the other field, which is over here. Switch here, lower that. So I think doing a few headlands first is pretty good, and then we can go straight from there. This is a much bigger field. Should get a few bales of grass from here. Maybe we could do hay next. Or the next. Next cut. Look, our wheat is coming. No, that's all alpha for us. Wheat is down there, I think. Is that alpha too? No, that's. Yeah, I think this is wheat. And this field's up here. Let's see. So I hope everyone is doing. Is anyone playing this map, by the way? I don't know. I started out when I started out. I used to usually do let's plays on the smaller maps, which people didn't. The bigger names in YouTubing on Farming Simulator didn't do, like Agro Morvan map and that sort of stuff. So I don't know if anyone is doing these. Oh, just it occurred to me, I don't know how long the grass bales last. Maybe pellets. Can you guys do grass pellets? Maybe I should try that. See if I can do grass pellets instead of this. It doesn't say it will accept grass pellets, so maybe it's not possible to do grass pellets. I should probably try it out to see if it's possible. It's not the easiest of knowing where to drive. Let's see. So basically the idea for this episode today is to mow and bale it and then collect it. So not a huge amount of stuff to do, but a little bit. Little bit. It's almost weekend. I think this is. I'm gonna get this out on Monday, but I'm recording it Friday morning before the kids wake up. I'm off to school today, so there's been a lot of school lately, which made me slightly stressed about work. Because I don't know if I talked about this before in this Let's Play, but I have a work. I have a full-time work as a child welfare officer, I think the translation would be. But in order to keep the job, the authorities in Sweden decided to have do the line of work I do, you need a certain amount of university credits in certain subjects. But in order for me to get that, I need to go to school and study those things, which is fair enough. I don't have a problem at all with that. The problem is I have to do it. So I started doing that, but that leaves such a lot. Basically, I'm doing a full-time job at the same time as I'm doing full-time studies. So I'm doing like two times the amount of things you usually do. That's not really true, because I do get time off from work for all the obligatory things I have to do in school, so I have less amount of errands tasks to do at work to compensate it. So it's not like two full-time occupations, but it's interesting. It's a lot of reading and figuring things out, and I can't really do it the way I would like to do it if I was like studying full-time. But that's okay. I can survive that. I have a pretty high capacity to work, so it's working out pretty okay actually. I think so. I haven't tried the first exam. I haven't got that back, so I don't know if I passed. I hope I passed. Felt like I could pass. I did have a lot of. Felt like I knew what I was talking about. Let's see there. Let's see. Let's go bring down. Actually, I do have installed a GPS mod. If I want to use it, I could use it. They will drive up and down. I'll put a link to that in the description. I forgot about that I installed it. Oh, I miss a bit there. I don't know. We'll survive, I think. But with the GPS mod, since it has all the lines set up, you could do like every other one of these. Which is pretty cool. Makes life easier when turning. And makes it go a little bit faster, actually. This is nice. Should I try the Primos? Maybe I should try the Primos, see if it works. I don't think it will work, but I could try it out. Do you have any other grass fields, by the way? Do I own any other grass fields? Let's see, 9. So let's get rid of that. No, doesn't look like that. No. So no other grass fields. Well, that's okay. These two. No, there are probably more grass fields around. Mowing, mowing, mowing. You can actually hear them all. I like the conveyor belt style. The animations here is pretty cool, actually. So this is a really nice mod. The Pöttinger. So a link to that is also in the description. And, but it's a cool mod because, oh well, the way it works. So now we need to make a bigger turn so we can get this one here. Quite a lot of grass. It should be, if you just look at this texturing here, it should be a lot of grass, but I'm not quite sure it actually works that in real life, or in real life in the simulator. This one. This is going pretty fast. Let's see. I'm excited about trying out the Primos. I don't think it would work on grass though. Grass pellets. I think you need. As I said, I don't think it will work. I want to try it at least, see if it works. But it shouldn't work. I don't think you could do. I don't think you could use like grass in pellets, or you could maybe you can. I don't have a clue actually. I don't know. Try it and see. This is not, I mean, it's not the biggest fields, the biggest farms on this map, but I'm feeling, I mean, this is the way it could be. A French farm could be this size. When you look at American farms or actually Swedish farms, most Swedish farms, this is not a viable size or farm. From my understanding, this is just too small. You would never get any economics out of this one, out of a farm like this. So this is not viable farming. See, where is get the map off here? Should be able to go. Yeah, here. Here's the road. Got that folded up. Good. This is the worst road ever. And exactly. Maybe I should fold that up too. Like so. Otherwise, I don't. Folding that is so not unnecessary. Unnecessary is the wrong word, but it seems like not a useful thing to do. Because if you have really narrow roads or gates you need to get through, folding it up like that would probably be necessary. That's it. Let's go and get the Primos and try that out. Yay, could be fun if it works. Let's get weight from here, weight on here front, so we can see if it. I think we need a front weight to get grips. So that's one thing about a more realistic one. It does make you think more about weights and that sort of stuff than traction, because you need it. So we'll see about this. I have my doubts. But then again, it's not a long one to drive. There it is. So I don't think it will do anything. It's not even moving. Is it that heavy? Is that a problem? Come on. Why it's not picking up the grasp, so I can take this back. Which I probably knew. We need to tether it and windrow it and make it turn it into hay, and then we can pick it up. But picking it up this way is not gonna work. Okay, so we'll return this and we'll do regular square bales then. I shall need to stop recording soon because I need to go wake up my kids, so I don't miss my train. First train. This is hard. I don't know why. I'm having a hard time backing up with this tractor. Shouldn't, but I do. It's easier with the Steiger, actually. Okay, so stop there. Hopefully we have enough power in this. This is a pretty powerful tractor, 300 something horsepower. It shouldn't have a problem pulling stuff. I do understand pulling a really heavy baler with a mower on the front, a 3-point, like 3 mowers on the front there is a bit too much. I do understand that, but should be able at least to pull this baler by itself. It's not a small tractor. Hopefully it does work. Yeah, it does seem to work. Let's see where it could. I can't see where it continues here, so we'll go here. Don't know how many bales we'll get out of this. Oh, it's doing some really big bales. Is this a mod? Does it usually do 6,000 pound bales? The liter bales? I thought it would do like 4,000. Maybe it is 6,000. Well, it is 6,000 apparently. But I had no idea it actually did that by default. Because I don't have a mod doing that installed, right? No. Odd. Okay, so maybe it always did that. Maybe it's always been 6,000. No, it hasn't. That's weird. Do anyone have an idea if it's always been this way? Or if it has something to do with the map? Can that have anything to do with the map? Can the map govern how big of a bales this default baler does? Interesting in that case. Okay, well. So I think you drop off the bales and somewhere in the, not in the houses where the cows, you do it in one of the fields, or the cow field, pasture is the word I'm looking for, sorry. It's like field doesn't, well it is a field but it doesn't sound correct. Well, it wasn't. Cow pasture is the word I'm looking for. There we got like 3 bales now. So it's not, we're not gonna get a huge amount of bales from these fields. I think this is an expensive piece of machinery to get that few bales. But there's a buy bale mod which you could use, but you can't buy grass bales for some reason. You can only buy all the other bales, and you can't buy squared grass bales, squared silage bales either. Just round silage bales. Slow progress. Well, I'm gonna stop recording here, and on next episode I'll probably have gathered these and given them to you. We'll probably fast forward a little bit. We'll see. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to show you how I do the feeding next episode, because I haven't shown you any of that. So that could be one thing to show, if you're interested in watching that. Don't know if you are, maybe not. So anyway, I'm Andy. This has been I'm Andy. This has been the Let's Play on the Bout Du Monde map of Farming Simulator 17. Thank you for watching. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.